everybody, and welcome to Chattin 88. A little something for you. I don't know what it is, but make your own image up. Something's falling. That theme I always play. Welcome to Chattin 88. That's just a wonderful time, that's great. If you're here today, that's wonderful, it's 8. That's Chattin 88 at 8. I like to sing the same tune. That's all I really know how to do. Oh, Chattin 88's at 8. Thank you for tuning in. It makes me feel great. Welcome, everybody, to Chattin 88's here today. My name is Curtis LaBelle, and I hope we have good sound. I think we have a good view of what's happening here. Let me see if we can, I think we got the Vinyl Den in the audience. We have 2 people with us today, 2 loyal people. We won't give any names, but you probably recognize their face on a few of the, well, maybe all of them. For those of you tuning in, my name is Curtis LaBelle, and we are here at the Vinyl Den in Red Deer, Alberta. And it is a pleasure to be doing this talk show with you guys. It seems like in today's society, as we move into topics, I guess, that certain things can't be streamed live now, such as music, for example, on Facebook. There's a lot of stipulations. I was listening to CD Baby doing a video post today, a live stream on talking about just breaking it down, what the rules are going to be for live music for artists who are going to be doing covers or originals and streaming their music through a live stream. It's really interesting, all the fine details in the red tape, and you really will be best to follow the rules. And if you follow the rules, then you won't have your music muted and or taken down, or potentially have your oh, we have some feedback. We'll have to turn that sound down until you won't have to turn that up all the way as we check things out here. Yes. Perfect, because I'm going to mute my microphone when it's time for the artist to come in. I'm learning the technology of how to work all this. If you see what we have here, I should take a backstage photo. I'm going to do that right now, actually. And you can see kind of what we have going on here. We have a camera for the audience. And this is some of the fun parts about doing this project. It's not, I'm not performing, but I'm getting the chance to talk to you. What? No, because it'll get the other part. I'm just going to take a picture because it'll be better that way. Yes. It'll be better that way. See? Yes. I love it. So that's our setup, and I'll send that. That'll be on our Facebook page. So if you're an artist, make sure that you take a look at what the rules are for our Facebook live streaming now. A couple of things that are very exciting here in Alberta. We can now have live music, so that means we can sing. And because we can sing something, we still have to follow the COVID rules. And that means I have more than 6 feet of the 2 individuals that are in front of me right now. So I'm going to sing you guys a song. I'm going to sing you an original of mine. This is Blue Dream. It's a single that came out 2.5 weeks ago or so. I hope you enjoy. You can listen to the actual song on Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, Google Play, all those wonderful things. Ooh, and YouTube Music. And there's a music video. It's pretty cool. Blue dream gonna take you away. Flag fly freaky here to say. Space between the blinking light. Saw you walking in the dead of night. Oh, you're the tear that's keeping me here. Take everything. You kill my heartstring. 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? I'm in love. I'm in love. Don't move, take your breath away. Yeah, click your heels, hope the window stay. Saw you walking in the morning. Knew then my heart skipped, it was a warning. 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? I'm in love. I'm in love. Oh, you're the tear that's keeping me here. Take everything. You kill my heartstring. 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? 'Cause I'm giving it all to you. Can't you see I'm in love? I'm in love. I'm in love. Okay, first of all, thank you for letting me do that. The audience is clapping. I'm sweating because I'm also cold, so I'm wearing this coat and this, but my glasses are sliding down, so I feel like this old man singing, 'Cause I'm giving it all to you, can't you see I'm in love? Right? So I wanted to push them up, but at any rate, that last note that came in really messed me up because I forgot it was coming, even though I wrote it. All right, so that's exciting. Please make sure that you are staying safe, even though we are allowed to sing. Lovely artists and musicians and all the lovely people involved in the arts community, performing arts. Please stay safe, but get yourself booked and start gigging if you can. I am going to be a part of a wonderful project here, and there's a lot of different events going around the world right now that are like this. But Red Deer's going to be doing their own version of not a fundraiser, but an awareness, an event called Save the Stages Red Deer. That's going to be happening this Friday, and it's featuring 10 local artists that are going to be doing original music and sharing that. And all the businesses and restaurants downtown Red Deer are all filled up. There are no spots left. It's going to be packed down here, Red Deer. So if you want, you can grab a seat across the street and sit down by Town Center Mall. That's still, you're going to hear great music. So that's going to be very exciting, and it's very important that we do that and we bring the awareness, because we've had a lot of things happen in the world, and especially in the performing arts community, which is very large, struggle and have some serious things happen. Businesses close, artists no longer having work. It's just a thing, and it's very important that we remind people how much needed it is to have live music and entertainment, period. Dance, singing, comedy, magic, whatever you want. We need the fine arts. Due to the Facebook rules coming in, it does affect our channel. So because we have live music, which is all original music, of course. However, we're going to be relocating the live stream. So please stay tuned for more information about that. That's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks for our October streaming session. We have some great artists coming up for that. Water. So I hope you guys are all enjoying yourselves this evening. It's getting a little colder out there now. The snacks have come out in the audience, which is great, and this is wonderful. Okay, so I'm just checking here. We're just waiting for our guests. So let's talk about our guests for tonight. Okay, so this group is from Reggie, Alberta. They are so that's central Alberta here, and they've been around. I'm going to say for a couple years, but I'm going to let them confirm that because I really don't know. I've met the lead singer Elijah Chauvet a few years back. He's as a solo artist. And then so he's put together with his group of people, TEN02. I'm going to get them to explain the name and how that all came out. But these guys have really made a mark in the music industry really fast in this area. And when I say area, I mean Alberta and leaning over to the other sides of it. They have, they're putting out, they started as a cover band and a corporate band, I believe is a corporate band, I'm not too sure. And then they moved on to doing some originals, and they put out a very cool version of Valerie. It's beautiful. They're not going to perform that for you tonight. They're going to do some originals. I see an iPhone that has been waiting in the room. I guess that's them. It's the only people that have the other password to this show. So TEN02, there are 5 of them in the band, I believe. And they're young adult teenagers, I guess you can say, maybe in their late teens, early 20s, I'm not sure. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on TEN02.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Maybe this go. Oh, there we go. There we go. I had to go into the little settings there. Cool. Hopefully the right way. Yeah, we're the right way.
Oh, you guys are sideways.
Are we sideways?
You guys are sideways.
I'll fix that. There we go. I'll just put this down.
Oh, dynamite.
I just flip it upside down so the speaker.
What if I go this way? Is that going to work fine? Oh, it's not sticky on the top though.
Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are going to be watching the replay of this is definitely these guys. The camera work is very depicting of these guys. They're great energy. This is very exciting already.
How does it look on here? Are we looking at
That looks good. That looks awesome. Okay.
Are we all right. Because we're behind, right?
Yes. Okay, cool.
All right, guys, how are you doing?
We're good, man. How about you?
I'm fabulous. Thank you for doing this. This is very exciting. We have 3 people in our live audience. I'm not sure if you can see them.
Yeah,
okay.
We can.
Yeah, they're right there. They have snacks. They're eating their desserts. There's we have depending on how many people come in, it's different all the time. So that's very cool. That's what's really neat about it. You get to, it's a live show kind of still, and also I don't know. It's very neat. I'm having fun with it. So thank you for being a part of it. This is how this is going to work. You kind of watched a couple of the other episodes, and we just have a lot of fun. So I'm going to ask some fun questions. I'm going to ask some questions about who you are and some in-depth questions. And we're going to get you guys to play a couple of tunes, and we'll go from there. So first of all, I really want to know off the bat, there are 5 of you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the lovely 5th individual?
Right now she's working a job in Medicine Hat, so she comes back in like a month. But yeah, so she just couldn't be. She's 4 hours away. But
oh, no way.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, kudos to you guys for getting together and doing that. I have to say, I think it's really cool how you guys have power to the chick.
Yes.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Most definitely.
Right on. Okay, so first person to answer this question is just the first person to answer the question. What is your favorite smell?
Magnets.
What?
You're right. You got a microphone for
My favorite smell. Ooh, a new house. Like, a new basement.
A new basement. Okay, that's a first. Awesome, awesome. Elijah, what's your least favorite smell?
I actually watched this on Kayla's video, and my least favorite smell is just vinegar.
No, you see, that's a lie, because I know for a fact that Elijah's least favorite smell is moldy iced coffee.
Moldy ice. Oh no! Can I do a story time quick here?
Yeah, please do.
Okay, so last summer, we were playing. We had 3 shows in one day. We did Pride in the Park at like noon. Then we played a little gig on the patio, and then we did like a Bose showcase. And then like the next day, I was on a plane to Mexico, and so I get back from that week-long Mexico vacation. I open up my car doors, and I'm like, what is that smell? And I realized that Emma had spilled her iced coffee in the back of my car, and it sat there in the boiling hot sun for a week straight, just seeping into the vehicle. So.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that's right up there. That would be a nasty experience.
Smell didn't leave for probably like a good month. It was
yeah,
horrible.
I bet. Okay. As a collective, can you just tell us how okay, let's just kind of separate here. So I'm just going to separate Elijah from TEN02 for a second, because I'm just speaking on behalf of me knowing Elijah before TEN02. So when TEN02, tell us when Elijah and TEN02 kind of came in together and you guys then became a family, and how you came up with your name.
Okay, if you want to start with the name, I'll give it over to Josh.
Okay,
Josh got
yeah.
the name.
So for our name TEN02, we really just sat around, me and Elijah and I, and we spent a lot of time just shooting really horrible names. Like I'll give one, like one of them is On the Go. And
I'm sorry, what? Okay, whoa. This is the first time I've heard this. What is this?
So we went through, I'd say about 4 or 5 names for TEN02, and the most notable one, we actually went on stage with it, was On the Go.
The worst possible name ever.
Exactly. So it was a couple weeks after we did an open mic with that name, and like we knew right when we said it on the stage, no, this is not it.
We are on the go.
So after a couple of weeks of that, we decided on October 2nd, so TEN02, like the 10th month, the second day, that we're just gonna take it seriously right here today, TEN02.
That is so cool. That is like, that's a really tight story. Like, that's just, we're taking this seriously. We're gonna make movies. We're gonna make money. Are you making, really quickly, are you guys starting to make money at like, now I'm not talking like expense money. I'm talking like in the pocket, walk out after at the end of the day.
Yes, from pretty much the first show that we did at the Crossing in October of 2018. Not a single one of us in this room has had a job that we've kept for more than like a little bit at a time, because we make all of our money from, besides Chase. Where'd you work again?
Save on food.
Save on Foods. Okay. Well, besides Chase, Emma, the 3 of us pretty much haven't had a job. We've been making all of our money from music for the past 2 years.
That's absolutely fantastic. That's awesome. That's a feat.
And I know you asked I didn't get to the second half of that question, but if you're, I'll give you a little bit of chronology of the band and everyone.
Yeah, sorry, I was wanting to get back to that. You bet.
For sure. So it started off as just Josh and I for about a year, and then our now producer of our EP, Max McKinnon. Shout out Max. Thanks for all your hard work.
Yeah, shout out Max.
He was our bassist for probably 6 months, and then we found out that he was moving to Lethbridge to go into audio engineering school. And then after that, Caden here was playing a bunch of open mics in the same places as I'm playing in other bands, and then we liked him, so he came in to play bass for us. But then he was like, I can do more if I'm on lead guitar. And we were like, sweet. So then he brought a friend of his. I'm sure you met him at one of the gigs before. His name is Preston.
I love that guy.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
Preston band for a year straight. And a few months after Preston came in, Emma joined us as well. And then Preston was in the band for a year up until August of last year, the end of August. And then he had to quit because he was moving for a job that he thought was going to be permanent. And then Chase was a friend of Emma's and Caden's from their program in high school called Rock Band at Hunting Hills. And so we knew that he could play bass, and we brought him along, and Chase has been with us for about a year now.
Like a glove.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's really That's really cool. Question for you. Okay, so what is the biggest challenge being a group of 5? And I don't want the answer to be scheduling. What is the biggest challenge you guys have as a group to be successful at everything, all the above, the quality product, the songwriting, the camaraderie? Like, what's the biggest challenge to keep that at its A game?
I think it's consistency and motivation and creativity. Sometimes, we'll come back from a show, or me specifically, I'll come back from a show and like riding that high of the gig, and then I'll go make a chord progression. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Like, and I want to write a song that night, but these guys might be tired out. So like, we got to find the balance of everyone's rested and we all have time to meet up that day and we're actually into it.
So you're respecting everybody's 100%. Some people give 100% is 100%. So if I can only give 50% in your eyes, but it's 100% in my eyes, it's still 100%, right? So you're acknowledging everybody's abilities at the time. So that's fantastic.
One of the things too, on top of that, is we played so many shows in 2019 too, that we didn't set aside a lot of time to, create content or put out more songs. And we did find some time eventually here and there, but we spent a lot more time playing shows than we did writing. So we're trying to focus on that a little more too. And we had a little bit of time to do that and rehearse and stuff and hone in our sound over COVID when no one could really like play anywhere. We just kind of, sit exactly where you see us here. We were live streaming, practicing new songs, writing, all that stuff.
A person doesn't, I mean, as an artist, it's hard. It's the juggling act of, I've had this conversation with the owner of the Vinyl Den today. We were talking about the responsibility. I mean, look, you guys, do you guys have a manager?
No,
okay. So and then you have, so everybody's pointing at Eli, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Eli, right now, if I may, you're wearing, and everybody's, and this is really cool. So kudos to everybody else in the band who's respecting Eli for this and supporting him, because I mean, it sounds like you're wearing a manager hat, you're wearing a producer hat in some cases. All of you are wearing producer hats. You're all switching different hats because you don't have those people to do those parts right now. So would you not say that the balancing act, like you just said, of you did so many shows, to one has to do that, if you will, in order to market who you are and where you're going with your stuff? Where are you able to find that time to write and the creativity so that you don't lose that drive?
A lot of the time is like a lot of our shows are on the weekend. So sometimes we have a little bit of time to get together in the week, but a lot of our songwriting, our process for the little bit, are for the most part, we tried to come together as a big group and just try and write from scratch and see what we can pull out of our asses. But for the most part, it's just like someone on their own time comes up with a cool progression or a melody or something. And then we, they spend time on their own kind of structuring it out. And then once it's a little bit more sound and put together, then we bring it to the group. And then it's like a little bit quicker as a group to really pull it together when there's already a good foundation for a song.
And it's a blessing that we have we have like a little home studio here. So we can come down and lay our stems down. So if Caden comes, which just happened last night, has a whole idea, we could just put it down and just have it ready there so everybody can listen to it. We can set it up to the rest of the band and everybody can take their time with it and learn their own parts and make it more creative and make it more dynamic. So it's truly a blessing to have this space.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sure. Why don't you take us into what now? Now you're giving us a couple of originals, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Sweet. So why don't you take us into one of those originals right now, gentlemen, and tell us a brief little bit about it. What's it called? Who put most of the energy into it? No, I'm kidding. and take it away. Let us know.
No good. Yeah, just 1 second. Alrighty.
Okay, so I'm just letting my guitar kick up here, but this first song that we have for you guys is an original off of our EP, our debut EP that we released in March. This is the first song. We were lucky enough to have this song played on X 100.7 here in Red Deer and X 92.9 in Calgary. So this one is called "No Good for Me." All right. This song is available on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your music, it's there. So "No Good for Me." Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is less than meets the eye. It's clear to see that you changed with the years gone by. Gone by. One thing I can say is that there ain't no other way to change my mind. Too far behind. Oh, I'm losing control, invading my soul. Can you feel it? Feel it? It's all my skin blood, but you know you're for me. All the wrong you've done, I shouldn't feel so much for you, but I do. I do. Trouble there and back again, backward bending just for us to end. I'm not your friend. Oh, I'm losing control, invading my soul. You feel it, it burns my skin dirty, but you know it's for me. Can you feel it, feel it? Invading my soul. Can you feel it? Feel it? Oh, my skin dirty, but you know you're for me. Can you feel it? Feel it? Oh, I'm losing control. Invading my soul. Can you feel it? Feel it? But my skin dirty, but you know you're for me. Can you feel it? Feel it? Thank you.
Amazing. Amazing. You know, we have our 3 people in the audience clapping. I'm clapping. We're listening here. It's great. They're in the audience watching. They're in the audience watching on a giant, like, 50-foot screen TV or 50 foot, 50-inch, 50-foot. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at Cineplex right now, and we're going to be doing this live every Wednesday at 8. No, you guys write great music.
Thank you.
You don't write good music. You write great music. There's a big difference.
That's a big compliment.
There's a big difference. Well, thank you. And, you know, I have to say, every time I watch you guys play, I am so looking forward to being connected musically in 5 to 10 years in the mainstream industry. It is going to be a freaking riot. And I visualize, I mean, I totally visualize us at the Junos or at the Grammys in 10 years or whatever form that may be, digitally or whatever. I just think you guys are fantastic. You truly are. And Red Deer is lucky to have you.
That means a lot. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And a lot of people support you. You guys are definitely climbing fast. However, with all the good comes some not so good. So tell us about a time when you guys were not happening on the same page. And one of you was like, peace, I'm out, and we can write this another week.
Beginning of this, because I'm a very passive aggressive person. I have a new Pringles on my shoulder every week, so it's like I really don't know. I kind of throw these guys under the bus sometimes, and they cut me a lot of slack because I don't know. I just show up and play, and I complain a lot, and that starts problems itself.
If he wasn't so cute, we probably wouldn't keep him. I don't know.
You're
You know, it's a visual factor. I mean, it's also then, but you know, he's got some chops too there, right, guys? So he can shred on that instrument there. He's got that.
Yeah, true. There's really no one like him, and honestly, I tell people all the time, when they see him play, it's not like just his playing ability, but I tell people it's also like his creative ability that really stands out. Like being able to create something out of nothing, not just being able to rip a huge solo.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I feel like maybe for the people who are just coming in, we keep talking about this guy, this him, he, this guy. We all pointed to him. What is this guy's name, guys?
Hidden shower. Like the tap you stand under.
Josh,
Yes, sir.
are you ever going to go back to playing a drum set for the band?
When they let us back in venues and at festivals, 100%. But until then, I'm sitting on this box.
Also, if I can just chime in too on that one, we got together today like a couple hours before this, and we've been live streaming lots over this, and we have been using the full drum kit. We have this thing called an iRig, and it takes everything from the soundboard and it puts it into the phone audio feed, and it's been working for live streams, and we had it all mixed and ready to go, and you get the full band sound. We were just gonna sit here, move chairs, and then head back there and jam, but we tried it by calling ourselves on Zoom, and it was being really, really glitchy and wouldn't accept the phone audio. So we quickly set up like in a more acoustic style to make it work.
We can hear you. We can hear you guys crystal clear, like a stadium. You guys were like, the sound was fantastic.
That's great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you can go back and you can watch it again too, because this is also available on replay if you're just tuning in. It's Chattin 88 Sat 8. Joshua, back to you really quickly.
Yes.
Who is your least favorite artist?
Like, period?
Yep.
No matter what.
Oh, that's a hard one.
That's pretty hard. Oh yeah, this is live, so I can't. I don't know. It's pretty hard. I'd say like, what's that band? Kid's Gonna Be Alright. Who's that? The Offspring.
Oh, come on.
I don't know. I like their music. They have some good records, but they really cannot play live.
Yellow card.
And I say the Offspring.
Okay, Offspring. As a group, who's your favorite artist?
Oh, that's a
As a group.
Train.
I think you'd have to ask us individually, Curtis. Our tastes are so different.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's go through really quickly without hesitating, starting at Elijah. Favorite band?
Kaleo.
How's that one? John Air Trio.
System of a Down.
Least favorite. Josh, starting at Elijah.
Oh, come back to me.
Train.
Slipknot.
I don't know. I'm not much of a hater, but Mariana's Trench, I've heard, is just garbage. So
See, and I like
Wow. Okay.
That's the
Let's move on to who is you? What was your first concert? Anybody that wants to chime in, a memory of their first concert, and how much did it cost?
Blink 182, $120 on the floor. It was great seeing Travis Barker go crazy.
Where was it?
It was in Edmonton at the what was it? Not the new Rexall, but what was it before?
It used to be called Rexall. It's Rogers now.
Okay, so Rexall. When it was Rexall, that's where I saw them. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I saw Taylor Swift when I was 10 years old for free. My mom brought me along with my little sister, and it was awesome. Ed Sheeran opened up before he was big.
Oh, really?
And
No.
Yeah, and we got to hear him play like the A-Team and stuff like that, like before he was popular, and I did not appreciate him at all. So like, that was
The
pretty cool.
things we learn as we grow older, right?
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My first concert was I was 10. My mom brought me, and it was Headley actually, and they played here in at the Centrium.
I mean,
My first concert was Lady Gaga.
Wow. That's probably a good concert.
Okay, back at the. Sorry, I thought we were done. I couldn't hear you guys. It broke up for a second. What was in the back?
when I was like 10, I saw Barney and Friends in Calgary. But in more recent history, I got to watch Smashing Pumpkins like 50 feet away from the stage for $120, and it was like their first reunion in like 15 years since they broke up. So that was pretty surreal.
Wow.
This
I
is
just want
Chase.
to switch. Oh, what? Sorry.
This is Chase in the back. We didn't get to around the intros.
All by my lonesome.
Chase Bishop.
Oh, did we cut out?
Did we get everybody? I'm lost. Did we get everybody?
I just want to say because no one said his name yet, so.
Yes. Okay. Really quickly, let's go through the line.
Okay, Elijah, Caden, Josh, Chase.
Hey.
And Emma.
Emma.
Yeah, and Emma.
She plays the
And
keys.
she is very missed, extremely missed right now. We wish she was here, honestly.
Yeah, she'll be back soon.
Sweet. Yes, she definitely does complete the team. That's for sure.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the journey and why you chose to do Valerie.
Oh, actually, okay. I actually know exactly how this goes. I'm not sure if any of these guys would actually know exactly how this started, but my dad showed me this cover of this guy playing Valerie in like just a little acoustic bar show somewhere, and it sounded really cool. And then I learned it. It's a pretty simple song chord wise. I learned it, and then I showed it to these guys. And I think we started playing it like at the open mics or this cool gig we did out on the golf course. We were playing like on one of the holes, and then we just started jamming to Valerie, and we thought it was a super cool song and a big fit.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing it. I think you guys, I don't know if it was before you recorded it or not. At Here to Mars, you guys did.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You guys had done it at Here to Mars. I don't know if it was recorded. I don't think it was recorded yet.
Probably. Wait, that again.
no, that was recorded.
Oh, because that was in October. That was in October, and we recorded it in November.
Right. Okay. So, why did you choose to record it? And just really quickly, in a short and condensed version, what did you have to do to go through to get the rights to do that?
Okay, so just in general, Josh will give you the right section in a second here, but so we just in the studio, and we realized it was one of our show closers and a crowd favorite, and we went to the studio. We had a full weekend there, and we only had 5 originals that we came with, or yeah, 5 originals. One of them didn't even make the EP anyways, but yeah, gone but not forgotten. But anyways, we were like on the first night, we were like line checking, having fun in the studio, and we knew that we were going to record Valerie and another cover. And then once we were done with Valerie, we were kind of deciding whether or not we wanted to release it. And it just then we listened to the just the scratch track of all of us playing it together, and we thought it sounded really good. So we finished it up, and we over or what's that called overdubbed. We like did all of our parts on it and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just we just loved the sound of it, and it was a crowd favorite, and we got asked to play like every show by a lot of people. So we were like, you know what, this would be a good one to cover and actually release. And Josh will tell you about how the copyright went.
Really quick with the copyright because I made it short, condensed. So long story short, me and the producer Max, our old bassist, we worked through DistroKid. You probably know all those distribution companies and everything. And through DistroKid, they can get the rights of a cover, depending on the song. So there's been some songs that don't work, like Queen songs and stuff. But luckily, this song was accepted through the whole program. And long story short, yeah, we don't make any profit obviously off of it. It's just a cover song, and we just have rights just to show people the cover. So no profit or anything's made, but the rights are all.
Okay, so whoa, I think that might be the first time I swore on the show. At any rate, so you got the rights to do it without any residual or any sort of streaming right, no kickback, nothing whatsoever. Just here's your piece of paper, you have the rights to do this song, and then somebody, whoever wrote this music, etc., down the line is making the money on it.
Pretty much, yeah. So DistroKid has obviously all the contracts and everything with they do all of that. So like the money gets sent to whoever whoever still the estate. Yeah. Would it be Amy White's estate or the company?
Right, and you guys would never see. You would never know how much money would ever be accumulated off of that.
No, that's just literally a record that we wanted to a cover song that we really wanted to just get out and see like this is our version of this song. So.
Cool. So let's just talk about the difference on why you guys decided to do a cover, as in doing a recording of it and then releasing it, and so that people can listen to it on all streaming platforms, as opposed to just doing a cover on YouTube per se, like a lot of other artists do. Do a cover and then on YouTube, and then you get an email that says it's copyright, blah, 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 and then you're good to go. Why have you chosen to do it this route?
You got this one?
Well, to give credit where credit due, obviously Valerie is a very, it's a well-made song. It's an amazing song. But at the point where we were in the studio, we've really changed it a lot. And it's not like you listen to our version compared to the original version, like change the key and we play it completely different. If anybody's ever been to our live shows, we break it down, introduce everybody. And yeah, it's a crowd pleaser, so it kind of gets people rowdy. But it's definitely gotten to a point where it's more become the way we play it is the way we play it. Like it would be pretty hard for somebody to just listen to it and then replicate it the exact same way we play it. So it's definitely, it's changed a lot since probably a year ago since I joined the band. It's changed a ton.
And just to add on to that too, you kind of nailed it on the head. Like people liked it so much at our shows that we wanted them to have it at their fingertips and not have to go onto YouTube or whatever. We wanted them to be able to download it and listen to it on whatever streaming platform they use.
Plus, streaming videos on YouTube, like LTE through cellular, is so expensive now.
Exactly. So you can have it on your Apple Music or your Spotify or whatever you use. It's right there for you. It's like more official that way too, if you know what I mean. And
Let's go back to the streaming on the LTE for a second here, because you sparked something in my brain. You raise a valid point. What do you think? I just want to know your opinion on it, I guess, as to why do you think a lot of people are not being able to access Wi-Fi, or is that what you think it is?
Oh, do you want to take it? Because I wouldn't necessarily say that. I've just been in a lot of situations where I'm like, damn, like I really want to listen to this version of this song, or like the live version, a studio version of this song, but it's only on YouTube. And so we kind of, cut out the middleman.
Also,
you don't have to pay.
That's no, that's absolutely brilliant. You've pinpointed a problem. We want access right now, right on everything. And you've cut out the middleman, like you just said. That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's really just like, because like I know a lot of people can access Wi-Fi, but when you're in your car driving around the city and stuff, you know what I mean? You can't like Wi-Fi unless you have really good LTE, which I know I don't, so I can't use my LTE around the town. So I download everything. So it just kind of, because there is YouTube Premium stuff, but that's an extra thing. So a lot of people already had Apple Music. So instead of just making a video, it's already there on Apple Music. You can download the whole album, have our version, and yeah, cut out that middleman.
Nobody pays for YouTube Premium either.
Yeah, true. And also too, on top of that, when you're on YouTube, if you close the YouTube app, it stops playing. So if you have the song on your streaming platform, you can close it, do other stuff, keep driving, text your friends, or whatever, and it's still playing. So it's more accessible, just easier to listen to, and more official in all honesty too. If it's on streaming platforms, everyone kind of just takes it a little bit more seriously.
Fact. Question: how are you guys now that we can sing with still COVID rules and we can get back into? I know that I am like on a train booking my ass. I want to know: are you guys on it?
You're everywhere right now.
I gotta stop posting.
Hey, should we just play Valor? I know you said it's an originals night, but we've been talking about it so much. I feel
I
like
think it's the rules.
Is it the rules?
I was just gonna say, I can only my rule is only originals.
Right.
But however, I encourage everybody to go listen to Valerie. I don't have any. Let's just go back. Let's just move on to the next question. I was just going to ask you guys. Now that we are, one of the things I was talking about at the beginning before we brought you guys on was about the new rule on Facebook starting October 1st that we can't do live streaming. Now, I was talking about that I was listening to today about CD Baby. I go through CD Baby. You guys do DistroKid. They work for people, whatever works suits your fancy. If the shoe fits, it fits. However, they were talking with someone in the Facebook community in that area about the like in-depth details of the rules of do's and don'ts on live streaming. Just really quickly, I don't know what your knowledge is and how much you know about it, but how does it make you feel as artists that Facebook is doing this change? And what are you quickly going, and I say quickly, I mean, because I want to get you guys to singing before we finish here tonight, but just in a nutshell, what are you doing to be proactive to keep your guys keep you guys doing music through live stream, because we may not be able to always be in your face.
It's just like it's adapting and overcoming, you know. So you can still live stream on YouTube. We can do Facebook or Instagram, excuse me, not Facebook. And honestly, yeah, just without Facebook, it really sucks because that's through COVID. We did a lot of live streaming through Facebook and different groups, like a lot of it, and that kind of sucks now that they're stopping that. But at the end of the day, we got to adapt and overcome. And there's Instagram and YouTube and there's other streaming platforms. And I feel like nobody's just gonna, Twitch. I feel like nobody's gonna just say now Facebook's done, we're done. So I feel like, you know, just wait and we'll all slowly migrate from Facebook to YouTube or Instagram or wherever we can.
Yeah, I agree. I know myself. I mean, Chattn08s. I have guests all the way up until the end of the year, but I'm switching. So, I mean, we're going to be doing some changes here with Chattn08s, no longer on Facebook because we can't do the live music sort of thing, and all that. And I mean, algorithms are funny.
Yeah, true.
They are.
Speaking of algorithms, you guys, you lovely people have your own algorithm of chord progressions and lyric and melody. Please take us into another lovely tune. Tell us the song title, give us a little history on it, where it's from, why you wrote it, and all the above.
Sure. So this is original. So this one is, we were fortunate enough, Curtis as well. Curtis was in this competition with us too, for anyone who's watching. We both got to go and record with Mark Troyer out of Calgary, and he does absolutely amazing work. I'm not sure if Curtis has gotten around to recording his day. I know he already went there to visit him once, but we got our first mix back, and it was, oh, there we are. We're back. Okay.
Hello? Wait, just
Chris,
are we
Chris
here?
is gone.
Yeah, but that's for our music.
No.
I think we're good.
That's
I think
how
we're
he
good.
sets it up. I think we're good. Yeah.
We should be good.
Okay.
Anyways, this song is unreleased, and it is called Cherry Sunrise. Cool. Okay, take it away. Thought you were a doctor, but you just a talker. You're listening to anything and everything. I hope that all the time spent overall was worth it. But keep your words, 'cause they're not saying anything. 'Cause you're not asking much from me anymore. Thought this was good for me, but what a waste of time. So do your best to let me fall, or I'll be falling past the line now. And you could be the only surprise around. It's all for one for all. I try to make believe, but you're not making any sound. I want a bigger picture, you can make me quicker. If I don't sing, 'cause I don't think you listen to me. I'm not asking much from you anymore. Thought this was good for me, but what a waste of time. So do your best to make me fall, or I'll be falling past the line now. You could be the only surprise around. It's I try to make believe, but you're not making it yourself. So do your best, do your best, and do your best to make me fall. But I'll be falling past the right now. You could be the only sunrise you have. Try for once, but for all. I try to make believe you're not making any sound. So do your best to make me fall. But I'll be falling past the light now. You could be the only sunrise around. Time for one for all. I try to make it believe, but you're not making any sound. Thought you were a doctor, make you better off, 'cause you're not getting through to anyone. Thank you guys, that was Cherry Sunrise. Hopefully available soon.
Cherry Sunrise. Cherry Sunrise. You
Yeah.
guys recorded that with Mark, right?
Yes, definitely.
And you've heard the like is it I mean it's not released, right?
No, we just got our
No.
first mix.
You got the first mix back and you're on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, it's a 50.
That's exciting
my-
for me. I'm in the studio the 5th and the 6th of October.
Oh,
Oh, you're
nice.
doing 2 days with him?
Oh, sorry. I'm rehearsing on the 5th and then I'm on the 6th,
Hell yeah.
Well,
man.
good
That's
luck.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm you guys are making me super excited. Okay. Thank you so much, gentlemen, and missing Emma, for joining us tonight. We can't see any of the comments right now because we're on Zoom, but we are live on Facebook this whole time. And you can go back and you can review the comments. Please do so. Share the video after I put it back up. And it's on Chattn88 on the channel. And just really quickly, tell us where people can find information about you, a website, and where we can find your music.
For sure. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put my guitar down. Nice. So we are on Instagram at TEN02 official, and I'm sure it's in there in the chat somewhere, TEN02. On Facebook at TEN02 music, and you can find us on YouTube, TEN02 official, and all of our music on any streaming platform if you just search up TEN02. I guess the other thing I wanted to say before we brought this in for this, but we have some merch that we just want to quickly show you guys, if that's cool.
Yes, please do. Yes, today's a merch day.
Yes,
Josh, want to hold this up? Kaden will hold the lanyard.
Yeah.
So Kaden's got a lanyard in his hand that says TEN02. Josh has our t-shirts, and right here I have our custom handmade CDs.
Can you come to the camera, please?
Yes. Okay. This is our custom Songs About Girls CD. Josh has the shirt available at all of our gigs. If you come to a gig, that's where you can find it. We're not on an online store yet, and that's the lanyard.
And a double side printed. So we got the logo and the band name.
Yeah. Okay. So hook me up with a lanyard.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. And because we're doing merchandise, I was showing what I have. I have new merchandise too. I got new duffel bags.
Woo!
Double bag.
I thought they were pretty sweet. So yeah. And look, t-shirt too.
Hey.
Right? It's all about the merch, boys. It's about the merch.
What does that shirt say?
All right. Leave us with one piece of wisdom for everybody, and then we will piece you guys out.
One piece of wisdom.
If you're not getting chewed up by apples, then you're
True.
Then you're what?
winning.
You're winning.
Oh.
You're winning life.
See, he gets it.
Oh, thank you for being our guest tonight. Chattn 88's at 8. Thank you, 1002. You have to take yourselves
Thank you.
out.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. I'll make sure that we repost and we'll put all your information in it.
Curtis.
Shout out Emma.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. My name is Curtis LaBelle. So please make sure that you are tuning in and checking back. We're still going to have our Chattn 88's Facebook channel, but we're going to be doing our live shows a different platform. And no, not YouTube. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Curtis LaBelle, and stay safe, wear a mask, and be kind to each other. Have a great night.